What's up, ACC fan? I'm here live in front of them ugly multicolored bars that the city paid for with our tax dollars. Today I'm heading all the way up to State Street. At least that's the plan. I'm on Wells Street, right at that roundabout. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm just going to redo my audited Wells Street. I went down there last time, but it was on a Sunday. Everything was closed down. We got some bad thunderstorms about to roll through here. So I'm going to try to get this done. Try to make it in 2 hours. So if I rush this thing, sorry. Alright, ACC fam. Today is Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. Day started off with a heavy rain. We got about 2 hours of clearance here, according to the radar. I'm going to try to make it my way down Wells Street here. Like I said before, everything is closed on Sunday. There's only a few open businesses. So I wanted to make sure I got it on one of the days that it was open so I could do it some justice. Here we're crossing over the bridge. Afternoon. Alright. Now, last time I showed you a picture of the river, it was the opposite side of this curve. We are on Wells Street parallel with Sherman now. And it is a warm day. I know it's at least in the 80s, maybe hotter. And that's the storms. They're expecting high winds, tornadoes, hail, thunder, lightning, all kinds of fun stuff. So, up and back, that's what it's going to be. So I don't feel like getting caught out here in the thunderstorm. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. I did bring my umbrella just in case, but then I'm just carrying a lightning rod in a thunderstorm, so. Thought it would do me much good. Passing by Bloomingdale Park here. This is the River Greenway heading west towards the last location on Sherman. As you see, from here you have to go up the sidewalks in either direction. If you want to go back on the River Greenway, you're going to have to go that way. once again at the Wells Street corridor with the Fort Wayne sign. Here's that sign across the street. D&M Apparel and Johanna's Salon. Looks like they got a little bit of business going on. That's awesome. It is a hot one today. I'm thinking some rain would probably feel good. I don't know if I trust that weather, man, though. I don't know if I got 2 hours. By the looks of it, hour maybe. Maybe. We have Don Chavez Mexican Grill. They're always fairly busy. I know, like all the food service restaurants come and get delivery from this place all the time. Never eaten here myself. If you've eaten here, let me know how the food is. I thought I might have heard something a while back about them selling the property for riverfront development. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I might have heard that, though. We're right outside of Eastern Engineering, Shoe Choice Roofing. There's Don Chavez. Somebody going in and out. Might have to grab some stills out of that later. Hours of operation, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. If we get lucky, maybe somebody will come out and try to promote their business. That'd be awesome. Alright, let's get moving on. Don Chavez is impartial. Good for them. Again, tell me how their food is, man. I'm going to grab something from there before they go out of business, if I heard right. I don't see any signage saying that, but maybe that's in years to come. I have a tendency to hear about things a few years in advance. I don't know how, but I just managed to. Well, the sun is working hard to keep up. It does not want to get covered over until it meets that cold front on the north side of town. And then it's all going to break loose. Let's cross the street. Check out Lev's. Lev's Pawn Shop. I only dealt with Lev's one time, and the guy behind the counter was a complete dick, so I left and never returned my business there again. We'll see how they do holding up against a man on the sidewalk with a camera. technically they're supposed to stop for a person in the crosswalk, but if they don't, that's a violation of the law. But if a person is crossing the crosswalk and there's a clearing, they're supposed to stop. Now, you don't walk out into traffic, but you definitely have to stop for a pedestrian. They shouldn't even have to be looking at you to gauge where you're at. They should know that you're stopped. Alright, so here we are outside of Lev's Pawn. Loan, buy, sell, and trade. You're standing at a bus stop. Looks like the address is 1408. Their 8's a little worn off. Here we have Indiana Mexican Bakery, Pananderia. I think that's how you say it. We crossed there last time. It was a Sunday, and there was a young lady out front selling some different smelly stuff, knickknacks and that kind of thing. It's pretty interesting. It's a little connected mini mart here on the side. Looks like they're open 24/7. They got a sign on the door there. Unless that's just like a product called 24/7, who knows? We have La Mochaccina, Mexican food. See here. Looks like, well, I know they're open. I don't see hours of operation. I don't feel like crossing the street, but I'm pretty sure they're open the normal daylight hours. They got a phone number up there if you wanted to give them a call and find out when they're open. Little service alleyway there. Across the street, Cog and Pearl, blankets, ponchos, jewelry, little gift shop, Mexican made. Yeah, check them out. I bet they have good stuff. Got a little bookstore here. Over across the street we have Clem's Cafe. They are super busy in the morning. Pretty sure they're closed now. Pretty sure they're closed. We got Big Eyed Fish Bar and Grill. Big Eyed Fish, huh? That looks like it'd make a nice restaurant style. Mexican style restaurant. Well, about 30 of them over here, I guess. And we got a Fort Wayne Community Schools bus, way high. Friendly wave. Another friendly wave. Another friendly wave. That's what I like to see. Happy people being friendly. See, this is how I like Fort Wayne to look, you know? People smiling, with that small town feel. Puppy. Another school bus. That sun is almost directly overhead. She's a hot one. Alright, let's just keep moving on down the road since we got a green light. Hot days, cold beers, and fish. I don't know, man. That just sounds like a tummy ache to me. That just sounds like a tummy ache. Surprised they don't have more decorative decor on the outside. It's just kind of blah. One little sign. You'd think they'd have more than that. It's like a little tavern across the street. Let's see what we can see. Reflection. Whole lot of reflection. I bet the same is true of this door too. Oh yeah, that's a pure mirror. That's purely mirrored. So, if there's any worry by anybody inside, oh no, someone's watching me eat, nobody can see you, man. Nobody, even in broad daylight, nobody can see you. If I'm lucky, I can see like a shadow of the window on the outside, and that's it. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at that wool. That took a lot of work. Yeah, they definitely need to do some more signage on the front of the building, guys. They do not stick out at all on the street. Kind of blend in. Throw any marketing advice in the comments. Go ahead, guys. Peace sign from Grandma. That was awesome. And we got a sheriff here rolling by. Allen County Sheriff's Department. ACC fam, we're outside of Wildman's Tattoo and Body Piercing here on Wells Street. We got some gentlemen here. We the owners today, or we're employees?
Owner's not here, he's semi-retired. But if you're ever in the neighborhood, definitely come by, say hi, get tattooed, get pierced. We got some of the best prices in town, friendly, good to go. So
right
if
on.
you're interested, stop on in.
Cool, go deal. All right, man. We'll fit you in there, bud.
Yep, thank you very much.
So,
Appreciate you.
Allen County Constitutionalist on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we look young, man.
Right on, guys. Take it easy. Alright guys, we are outside of Big-Eyed Fish right here on Wells Street and 4th, right at the very end of it. We're going to keep on moving down the way. Tell me if Big-Eyed Fish has anything good, guys. I don't know. Let me know. Hit them up in the comments. Let me know. What do you recommend? Across the street, we have an H&R Block, Jay's Mini Mart and Discount Tobacco, Create Joy, Boost Mobile, and Baba's. Baba's Philly Steak and Lemonade. But they do much more than that. They also have like 3 different ghost kitchens. So, like if you wanted to order something, say online, and you're like, I never heard of that restaurant. That's because generally that same restaurant is within another restaurant as a ghost kitchen. And of course there is our beautiful spiral building. We got Wells Street Coin Laundry, Guitar Exchange. For you music lovers, there's Guitar Exchange. Y'all need a haircut. We got a barbershop sitting there. We got Wildman's Tattoos and Body Piercing. I've heard some things about Wildman's. I'll leave it at that. I can't attest to seeing any of their work, so I don't know. If anybody wants to holler out in the comments, let me know. Do they do good work? Keep moving on down the road. I think I got about an hour and a half left. Farewell sale, they're going out of business. If you want to get anything, now's the time. Looks like they got all kinds of interesting thingies in there. Clothes and such. Some pretty hot looking flowers there. Looks like they need watered. We got Ophelia's restaurant across the street. Seems like they're busier on a Sunday than they are through the week. Yugi boy on the plate. Something tells me he likes anime. Never really got into it myself. It's one of those things, you either like it or you don't. Once again, the light factory. I've taken that same picture myself. Not that picture, but a very similar picture at the same event. Ah, shade, that's nice. Here we got records, tape, CDs, needles, and guitars. Looks like they don't have a whole lot of anything there. It's closed down, remodeling maybe. They must be doing some renovating. Sure got a lot of stuff in there. Oh yeah. Here we got G.I. Joe's Army Surplus Store. That's fair, Turtle. That's fair. Always like going into G.I. Joe's. I've been going in there for years and years. Bought tons of camping equipment and Army surplus supplies, survival gear. fast. Down the way. We got Connolly's Do It Best. Hola. We got an antique store here. We stopped by there once before. Noticed they had a bullet hole in their window from years and years gone by that just never really got repaired. Kind of thing's expensive, especially for a small family-owned shop like that. And let's see what's going on out here outside of Connolly's Do It Best. I just want you to take notice. We are on a public sidewalk, and there is a bus stop right there. I think it's a bus stop anyway. Maybe not. I don't know. Must be a pickup. Automatic door there, bud. It's all a push door. Get used to those automatic things and you just end up walking into doors. Well, UPS got a full load today. Full load today. Alright, let's keep it moving. I really don't want to stop long unless I have to. Old Glory there hanging on the house. Apartment building, I mean. A lot of the houses in Fort Wayne have been converted into apartment buildings, the larger ones. inside the city limits usually. Then of course you got suburbs and the neighborhoods and so on that are all one house or intermixed. Lakeside areas like that, it's a mixture between fully owned houses and one split up into 4 or 5 apartments. Strong gallery. That same style of building down here. Pretty sure it was the same architect. They let an architect go wild down here on Wells Street. And we got, I don't know, a little medical transport van or something. Stopped awful short. Wonder why. Making sure nobody comes around that corner wild, probably. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It is a hot one today, kids. Damn. Like, go home and crank that AC all the way down. I try to take a walk in the afternoon. Try to get at least 2-3 miles in. Keep myself healthy-ish. So, a few years back I broke my back. I had to have spinal fusion surgery. That would make my second spinal fusion surgery. And they told me that I was going to be flat on my back for 6 months in the hospital, and then another 6 months of physical therapy. I was up and out of that hospital in 2 months, and 2 months after that, I was working. Because that's just who I am. I'll let somebody know when I'm too disabled to do what I gotta do. Headwaters Church. That's a pretty big building. We got Nipsco chilling over here. Alright. Moving on down the way. As you guys know by now, I try to break this up. Hit as many places on my way through. Try to break them up into smaller audits if it required. And then post a long, full bonus version with my entire walk and all the interactions, good and bad. I bet there's something living in that. Look at that. You know that's got a possum or a raccoon or something in there. Sleeping off the day. Same with that one. That whole top of that tree's gone. All of these things are probably dead inside. Not these, but that one looks pretty healthy for the most part. A couple across the street have some broken off dead limbs, but otherwise alright. They could use cut back. That's a big old dead limb there. Guy don't fall down in the next storm, and he's get cut down. Oh, what do I see up there? Up in the distance is Lee's. I would cross, but he's blocking the sidewalk. We all know I don't leave the sidewalk unless invited. A little pretty rose up there on the wall. I don't see any signatures, anything on it, so I don't know who the artist is, but it is pretty. Put a smile on your face. Dozen Roses, 1995. Flower shop. Morning flowers. Nice. Alright, ladies, I know you all love going to flower shops. We know you do. Here's one right here on the corner of Florence and Wells, 1 block down from State Street. Come check them out. Support your local businesses. You know? Support your local businesses. Morning's Flowers on the corner of Wells and Florence. Walmart doesn't need that money. Uh-oh, I felt the drip. I felt the drip and a drop from that cloud up there. I do have my umbrella just in case. So we got Clara's Pizza King. You're on the corner. Beginning of this video, I'm going to give you a little Google Maps tour. A little run through the location. Walgreens across the street. We got Lee's. Alright, that person doesn't care if we got the walk signal. We still got 8 seconds. phone. What about? I got you on the Letterman. Somewhere in one of these pockets, I got you. Take it easy, bro. What's that? I'm recording behind you. You just happen to be in the way. Let me see how many times this mortar is being recorded. I see one at least. Across the street, I see two, plus two inside the door, one in each corner. Tom's Donuts, I can't make out any from here. Hey, ACC fam, we're outside of Wildman's Tattoo and Body Piercing here on Wells Street. We got some gentlemen here. We the owners today, or we're employees?
Owner's not here, he's semi-retired. But if you're ever in the neighborhood, definitely come by, say hi, get tattooed, get pierced. We got some of the best prices in town. Friendly, good to go. So
right on.
If you're interested, stop on in.
Cool, go deal. All right, man. We'll fit you in there, bud.
Yep, thank you very much.
So,
Appreciate you.
Allen County Constitutionalist on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you look young, man.
Right on, guys. Take it easy. All right. On the way back. back here, we got Hidden Treasures. Antiques. Since 1655 is the address. Hidden Treasures. Hello. Top of that big step. Looks like they got a little window damage there. I think that looks pretty old though. It's a good thing they got thick windows. Looks like they have all kinds of great antiques here. Books. Looks like they're open 11 to 5 through the week. Closed Monday, Tuesday. Sunday, 12 to 4. Lots of great stuff in there. I don't know antiques from old, personally. But if any of you do that antiquing thing, hit those Antiques from Home Road Show. Got all kinds of good stuff in there. Why do I feel like that woman is judging me? Oh my God. And we got a license plate. It's pretty nifty. Friendly shopkeeper in there gave me a smile. So if you like antiques, come check it out. We're out here on the corner of Huffman and Wells Street. Huffman and Wells. Exactly opposite of the street sign. On to the next. On to the next. Hey y'all, I was walking back down Wells Street and I noticed this place is called The Draft. Tap room and coffee. So like your husband wants a beer, you want a nice cup of coffee. This sounds like the place. I'm pretty sure they probably serve food, but I don't know what kind. Looks like their hours of operation are Monday, closed. Tuesday, nothing there, probably closed. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 through 10. Saturday, 11 to 10, and Sunday closed. Sorry, I didn't think about going in landscape mode here as I was going by, but I just noticed it. Thought it was a neat little place. See, we got a phone number down there. You can call and ask if they serve food. Looks like they have pizza, baked goods. Pizza and baked goods, it looks like. I'll toss this in there and mix it into my audit somewhere. They have some cool stuff up on the wall back there. They got a Wells Street, a drawing of all the different businesses on the wall. I don't know if you can see it. There it is, nice. Looks like we got a friendly bartender slash barista inside. Gave us a friendly smile. I like that mural on the back wall though. Has Don Chavez on there. Has it several times. I wonder if this place used to be a Don Chavez, because that kind of reminds me what it looks like. Old Don Chavez wallpaper. Pretty nice place though. All right, y'all. I'll fit it in there somewhere. Have a good day, y'all. Looks like they got more space back there. All kinds of bar space, like a big family room or something back here. It's pretty neat. I bet they have like apartments or something in this too, because it looks like there may be multiple addresses. Alright guys, we're gonna bounce. Like I said, I'll toss that in somewhere. Alright guys, here we are today on Lee's on Wells Street. This is Wells and State, right on the corner. We're just gonna check them out, see what kind of business they got. Wonder what hours of operation they're working here. Address is 404, I think, State Street. on merch. And merch. We know that friendly face. Truck. I wonder if people feel guilty getting leaves like they do leaving the liquor store. That's hilarious. Hey, nice shirt. I like his shirt. He's got an American flag 1776 shirt on. Hey, puppy. so far. Nice, normal human being. I like it. But you know how it goes. I don't want to say it because I always jinx myself. But it has been a decent audit so far. Nobody's bothered me. Got a bunch of friendly waves. Even a friendly cop waved at me. I'm alright with that. We got a pointer. At least it wasn't a middle finger. Maybe I got him trained in, huh? You think? Never that easy, though. It's never that easy. Yeah, peace sign. What I'm talking about. Good. Finally get some more people in and out. Otherwise it just looks like I'm pointing my camera at an empty building. Nobody wants to look at an empty building. got maybe 40 minutes tops. She must be waiting for fresh chicken. Fresh chicken can take 15 minutes. Yes, First Amendment, that's right. Wrong finger, but that's right. Had to be one. Had to be one. Hey, they're getting cam back. Can't see it through her illegally tinted windows, but definitely getting the cam back. I got one. I got a good picture. Thank you. Hospital laundry service, man. He had a middle finger and a laugh for us. You want to let them know how their drivers are behaving out here towards the public? hand was cramping up on me. Definitely need to get that gimbal here soon. Sometime between the 21st and the 26th. Tom Brothers. Hey, I think that's the roofing company that we just interviewed the guy who redid the roof of the church over there and recommended them. Chief guy gave us a middle finger, exercising his First Amendment. Welcome to the cause. Had a Karen yell from his truck there. That's kind of a dick move. Uh-oh. Don't get ran over. Don't get ran over. I gotta tell you, that's dedication. Good job, that's dedication there. All right, Lees, you gotta give this woman a raise. Ran after the man with his drink. See, normal, well-adjusted people wave. They don't flip you off and yell at you, confront you, attack you. Normal people don't do that. Go ahead and cross. So basically in this audit, I just walked the other audit in reverse. Not a whole lot of auditing today though, I gotta say. A few interactions here and there. Nothing to write home about. Another Bloomingdale neighborhood sign. Very flowery. Somehow I don't think they're selling donuts out of there anymore. I'm guessing that's more like their paperwork overflow building. Seriously tinted windows around here. Some seriously dark tinted windows. Those can't be legal. Alright, I can feel that storm coming, guys. I can smell it in the air. I can smell it in the air. What's that? I don't need your permission to record you, sweetie. Oh, yes, I can. You know why? I'll tell you if you want to know why. Because we have the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, and it says we have freedom of the press. And if you're out in public, you don't have any reasonable expectation of privacy in public. So, hope that helps. You definitely made the shorts real, for sure. Alright, guys. Her license plate is C361GY. Apparently she doesn't give us her permission to be on a public sidewalk taking pictures. It's alright. Everybody's got to learn sometime. Hey, Cam back. Good job. Good job. Welcome to the movement. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You do understand how ridiculous it is to ask another person to stop recording video on a public sidewalk, right? Guess she doesn't know. At least she wasn't too Karened out. Uh-oh. Speak of the devil. I gotta watch my words, man. I say something and bam. Then there goes Karen. Karen in full effect. And I was just about to leave again. Looks like she went in to complain to the donut people that there's some bad man on the public sidewalk taking video. The donut Karen. Alright, donut Karen. I hope you learned something. Seems like she's on the phone with somebody. I better stick around in case she called the police. You know how we do. We don't run from the police. We don't get pushed off a public sidewalk. But which direction will he come today? If at all. Pretty sure at this point she probably did call. And I don't want to run. I also don't want to get stuck in a storm. Hey, we got a can back. Good job. Welcome. Welcome to the cause. Yeah, it is the First Amendment. That's right. That's right. It's the First Amendment. The very first one. Most people don't use that finger, but yeah, it's the First Amendment. Yes, thank you. Uh-oh, public indecency on video. Uh-oh, public indecency, I seen it. I seen your ass. Public indecency on video. Let's get her license plate. Let's get the plate. Let's get the plate. 411CZL. The lady that likes to pull down her pants on public street corners, that's her license plate number. Public indecency on the corner of State and Wells by this woman here. Public indecency. Public indecency. Oh no. Look at them run. Caught in the act of public indecency and they want to run. You're going to end up on a list. You're going to end up on a list. Public indecency list. 100 feet from schools. I can't go nowhere. I'm waiting on that police officer to show up. Looks like Karen's dripping down there. I wonder if she's leaking. It might just be from her AC defrosting. I don't know if she called the police or not. She acted like she was. Now I gotta hang out and wait. Heard of Karen's wanting to show their ass before, but not physically. More friendly honks and waves. Not everybody's like Karen. Not everybody's like the donut Karen. The majority of people here are good people. Some just don't understand. See, that's how you do it. You only record it, you roll up your window. That's one way to do it. my man? I know you can't see it from the reflection, but gentleman inside is giving us a hard stare. No. Friendly waves. We got one of our New Haven linemen there. All right. One of the unsung heroes. Hey, yeah, it's a First Amendment. That's right. It's number one. Number one. Let's go check it out, his license plate. Let's go get his license plate. Oh, no wonder his license plate says derp. Derp. Alright, guys. I've waited about 15 minutes or so. I don't think they called the police. And if they did, they're taking a long ass time. They already know. Hey, friendly waves. See? Normal people wave, Karen. Gonna go spouting legal jargon that they don't understand, and wouldn't matter even if they did understand it. Your donut's getting cold, Karen. I smell Red Bull. I smell Red Bull. I have a feeling we should cross the street. Friendly waves. Lynn decides she's going to give us the middle finger for taking pictures in public. That's all right. She has that right. Now, come on, Fort Wayne PD. You'd think you'd respond a little bit quicker to a donut shop. You would think. How you doing? Oh, I see him now. They're rolling too deep. Are they here for me though? Yes, they are. How's it going, my man?
How you been?
You know, doing what I do.
Doing what I do.
Enjoying this beautiful day before it storms on me.
It's supposed to rain today?
Huh? Supposed to have bad thunderstorms coming up here about 5 o'clock.
Oh.
Yep.
I saw you over there.
Yeah.
So is this where you normally do it then?
I don't normally go anywhere. I'm all over. So.
Alright.
You had a chance to watch any of my videos, you'd know that.
Yeah, I did watch your video, the one with me and that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Gave it a like too.
Yeah, you made my compilation.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, man. Well,
Keep doing what I'm doing. All right, we got both officers in there talking to Karen. Take a look in his vehicle here. Uh-oh. You left that open screen there, bud. Don't do that. Don't do that. You left your screen open. You can't be leaving your screen open for the world to see, bud. Consider this free training, homie. Gotta make sure our man's keeping it all straight. Just left that screen open. I'm gonna have to remind him. I'm out here for your benefit, guys. I'm out here to help you. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that would have no problem just throwing you under the bus and suing your ass, but not me. I'm trying to help you, man. Hi, young lady. How are you? I'm doing all right.
I haven't known you yet.
No, we haven't.
What's your name?
Good citizen.
Good citizen. I just saw
What's
that.
your name?
Yeah.
Kayla?
Yeah.
Kayla Briscorn?
Officer Briscoe.
Officer Briscorn, badge number, please.
2107.
2107, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So I understand that you're recording her earlier in the inside of her vehicle. Is that correct?
I'm recording everything I can see from the public sidewalk.
I believe that. That's the truth.
Yes. Oh, by the way, you need to put your screen down. Can't be having that up, man.
Those are people like you.
That's right. Exactly.
Well, with that being said, you know, she's got a 5-year-old. She advised that he's a disabled 5-year-old.
I do
And
understand.
that's the part that she doesn't like. So
I get it.
I mean,
And
and I understand what you're doing also.
what do you think I'm doing exactly?
Recording, why not? But on top of that, you understand that having, I mean, maybe you don't, but it's up to you morally
All right.
on whether or not
Tell you what,
would.
I'm going to give you a whole bunch of credit. What are the 5 tenets of the First Amendment? The 5 tenets are the one thing you took an oath to follow. The Constitution, the 5 tenets of the First Amendment. And go. 5 tenets of the First Amendment to the United States Constitution.
So my whole goal was she just wanted to get back into her vehicle with hopefully us distracting her, or you from...
Obviously you weren't.
She wanted. I am clear on that, but I was doing what she wanted. So with that being said, the situation is resolved. Have fun recording.
Learn the First Amendment. Learn it.
All the time.
Learn it. You took an oath to it.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys. There he goes. I didn't even have to tell him to put on his seatbelt. Didn't even have to tell him to put on his seatbelt. And of course, we're going to stick around until both officers leave the scene. There goes Officer Davis. And I don't remember your name yet, honey, but I will remember eventually. And I'll post it up here. Alright. Looks like both officers have left the scene. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share. Share my videos, man. Get me past that algorithm. Get me over that hump. That's what I need. I need you guys to help me out. Alan Constitutionalist, and I am out of here. Later. Hey, CC fam. I got one more business I need to point out. And that business is coming up here shortly on request from one of their, or two of their loyal customers. Yeah, we are here on the corner of Wayne and Fulton Street. It's down just a little bit on Wayne. And we have Friends of the Third World, Fair Trade Shop Co-op, Training Whole World Books, Delta Communications, Printing Co-op, Recycling Stations, Friends of the Third World Incorporated. And this is a gift shop. They have a lot of handmade, handcrafted items that were made in third world countries. And they sell them out I'm not sure if they do it. I'm sure it's some kind of benefit for them, but I'm not sure. And right here is their entrance. It's a beautiful old building. If you're coming down Wayne Street, if you're coming down Broadway, just take a left on Main, and it's the big house right here on the corner on the opposite side of the parking lot. This place comes highly recommended by my daughter, so make sure you come checking it out. They made sure they bought me a gift, so, and I love it, a little turtle. Turtles are kind of my thing. And you can park around this side, I think. Yeah, I think parking's on, you can park over here on this side. Or you can park on the street on the other side. Alright guys, that was the last stop for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what I do, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.